Yingsha enters the Infinity Arena as calm as you like. She is the coldest table tennis player in the world, and she's eyeing up a chance to win her 19th WTT senior title already. So far ahead of the pack, but she's not done yet. What a player, what a star, and what a matchup we have here in our second women's singles quarter-final as she takes on KUAI Man in this 7-game epic. Xia leading the head-to-head between these two players, 4-1 overall. We'll get more into that in just a second, but it's a lefty against a righty. It's the best right-hander against the best left-hander in the world. Doesn't get any better than this. Congratulations to our umpires on their selection. As always, Chen Shuixia
Players, please.
is here. She's been doing a great job all week. Mentioned Sun has won 18 WTT titles. If she wins here this week, to achieve the three-peat here in Chongqing,
Players, please.
it would mark her 30th overall senior title. She's the back-to-back world champion, so she comes to the table when she's ready.
Come here, please. Blue and red, which do you prefer? Blue and Sun is red. You win the toss. So, Bichen.
Yingsha wins the toss and shall serve, and KUAI Man happy with that end that she's already stood up. So, we're about to get down to business.
Yingsha to serve. Low ball.
Second women's singles quarter-final here in Chongqing. It's the world number one to get us underway. Oh, around the net from Yingsha in the first point. KUAI Man returned it. Oh my goodness. Talk about setting a benchmark. First time these two met was in the Singapore Smash back in 2022, and that was a straight games win for Xia. They played each other in the final of the Singapore Smash last year. KUAI Man defeating the likes of Wang Manyu and Zhu Yulin in her breakthrough event.
1-2.
The only time on paper KUAI Man has beaten Sun was when the world number one had that injury at the season-ending finals at the end of last year.
3-1.
Good start here from the world champion. Been the world number one for nearly 200 weeks, and consecutive weeks as well, I should add. Yingsha had a little bit of turbulence.
Keep quiet, please. No flash, please.
With Wang Manyu defeating her in the final of the China Smash, and also beating her in the final of the China National Games.
1-5.
The world number two, Wang Manyu, was beaten in shocking fashion by Satsuki Odo on day number one. That blew a hole in the bottom half of this women's singles draw. But let's focus right now on the top half. Oh, look at that.
1-6.
So calm, collected, composed, and that's frightening. The fact she isn't even needing to bring out her big guns to win points. All-seeing, all-knowing, with a third eye. She can return that beautiful backhand there of KUAI Man, who delightfully plays it on the diagonal with the backhand. Here, this raucous crowd. Thousands upon thousands of Xia fans here in the Infinity Arena. She is a mega star.
7-2.
Over 20 million followers. The brands are all over her. Not just how much she dominates, but it's how she goes about her business.
3-7.
KUAI Man also a young head. Should I say an old head on young shoulders. Quite an impassive personality. Incredible acceleration from KUAI Man.
4-7.
Playing the lines really well to put Xia Xia under pressure. That was into the crossover. Down both lines there. Cracking combination.
No flash, please.
Could have been drinking a cup of green tea. Poetry in motion. Look how she contacted the ball. Came round it. With an iconic silhouette. These fans are going absolutely ape. I'm blocking, that's a risky game, but it was the angle, it was the way she stepped across the ball. I love that shot where she swivels, pivots, and then she fades the ball wide. And it's such soft contact, that actually takes the opponent by surprise, because they're expecting a drive, knowing the power Xia Xia has. Trying to defend there, the world number one, but KUAI Man closes the curtains. She makes you so worried about when you invest in the speed game, because she uses that pace to find an area that you're not ready to recover to.
That
Which case in point
5-10.
We see that from the very, very best players in the world. That ability to trap, bait and resist.
10-6.
It's only really KUAI Man that can get Xia Xia into positions where she's basically stood still in a way that so it highlights the fact that she's trying to guess where the ball's going to go. KUAI Man is very subtle.
11-6.
But she wasn't subtle enough there because Xia Xia very and Shin you've been coming back from 3-0 down, but failing to win the 7th.
Loud 1.
That's just outrageous.
Loud.
She gets lower than a snake's belly and strikes like a viper as soon as KUAI plays a safe spin. Look at that from Xia Xia. Just left shaking your head, wondering what KUAI Man could do.
Net. Too low.
It's the commitment. It's the decision making and the decisiveness that stands her apart from everybody else. At the end of the day, you can have a great skill set, a diverse portfolio of shots. If you're not able to stay calm, if you're not willing to stare a potential defeat in the face, then you could tense up.
Loud 4.
Xia Xia has the confidence to act upon her instincts, letting all the thousands of hours of training she's done do the talking.
1-4.
KUAI Man has to back her skill set. We saw a long serve, that's good. Xia Xia trying to pull the handbrake. You won't see many attackers at this level pushing back a long serve unless they're surprised. Great push. Good fortune from Yingsha. KUAI Man playing a backhand from the forehand side and then
4-2.
managing to move from west to east to get another backhand in while maintaining balance. That was very impressive from the 5th seed. Feels like we've lost
5-2.
more women's seeds than usual this week in Chongqing, with the loss of Wang Wanyu, as I mentioned, the defeat yesterday of Tong Tong, and of course we lost Ju Yuling to Shin Yubin.
2-6.
Sun Yao overcoming Chen Qingtong, the third seed, and she'll take on Miwa Haramoto at 8 o'clock tonight. Chen Yi, last year's United States Smash finalist, will face Odo.
3-6.
Growing used to seeing China-China clashes and China-Japan clashes. Every single player at last year's finals on the women's side was from Asia.
6-4.
Be a lot more open, a lot more diverse on the men's side of things. KUAI reducing the deficit here. Making it a 2-point ball game, but now Xia serves. Pendulum to forehand, and she took the initiative.
6-5.
She was proactive and she played a blissful flip down the line. Nobody home. Not going to see a timeout from Xia here. Beautiful.
6-all.
She glides in with her swan-like shot. And she's come back to take 6 of the last 8 points.
6-all.
Now can she get her nose in front? She can.
7-6.
To infinity and beyond. It hit the top edge of Xia's racket here. But it was nice to see another long serve combination and then really taking the game to the world number 1. Look at Yingsha on receive with the happy feet. Look at her footwork, the way that she kind of moves on receive when she's waiting for the serve to come.
All.
Excellent flattening, deadening the ball with that shot. KUAI recognising there was a little bit of light topspin on the serve. Came right through the back of the ball, contacting it on the centre of her forehand shot. Ruffling the feathers of Sun Yingsha. You can see what she was trying to do.
9-7.
Trying to give KUAI a taste of her own medicine with a long serve combination. But KUAI 2 in front and 2 away from levelling it. Patient. Prowess.
10-7.
From the 5th seed. 3 game points. And she takes it at the first time of asking. The crowd murmur here. But she's just dropped her first game of her campaign against KUAI. KUAI tried the chop block.
1 love.
Silky spin from Sun. As KUAI just prodded the bee's nest. She just poked the bear. Or can she build upon the confidence of taking a game there against Sun Yingsha? Time will tell. Oh, perfect handcuffing service. Half long, wide. Sun felt like she could wait, let the ball drop to brush, but it ended up being too much of a potentially back-breaking situation. She pulled out. Tried to take that one early.
1-3.
The KUAI ready and waiting, pounces with the backhand. She's looking irresistible at the moment. And if you're just joining us, by the way, she was 6-2 down in that last game. She's won 13 of the last 16 points. When do you ever see Xia on the receiving end of that kind of treatment?
4-2.
It's an awkward one, really, isn't it? Because even though KUAI technically beat her at the finals, And Sun Yingsha finished the match. She was injured, so you kind of got to take that with a pinch of salt, haven't you? Wang Manyu ended up defeating KUAI Man in the women's singles final. KUAI Man, who guarantees at least a 2-point cushion here, had a fantastic year last year, although she only won a major title in women's doubles with Wang Manyu. Some major finals.
3-5.
Sun Yingsha finds the wiggle room, sneaks past her down the line there. Not the ideal receive, but the perfect cashback. Just to elaborate on what I said, KUAI Man making the final of the Singapore Smash, the World Cup and the finals last year.
4-5.
Now Shasha trying to make a comeback of her own. Beautiful forehand flick, and a little shimmy before she made contact with the ball. Left KUAI Man guessing that. Oh, you can hear Sun Yingsha. I'm not going to tell you what that means, but you can kind of guess. She was disgusted with, well, she was either disgusted with her shot or she was in admiration of KUAI Man's touch. It was a fantastic receive from KUAI. She transfers her weight with such fluidity, doesn't she, KUAI Man? There's a seamlessness to her style. And she's giving Sun Yingsha some puzzling play. It looked like Sun Yingsha was coming back. She was within a point of levelling, but KUAI Man with a hat-trick of points here. Look at that. Threading forehand down the line. Oh.
5-8.
Edge of the table.
8-6.
Those two were going to go ding-dong all day, weren't they? Had to be a bit of fortune to finish it. That was completely unreturnable for KUAI. It's 2 in a row from Sun Yingsha.
8-7.
That's 3 in a row. I'm wanting to take her time.
No flash, please.
Oh.
7-9.
Astonishing play under pressure. I wondered for a second whether we were going to see a timeout. She keeps her lead. And that's huge at this juncture of the game. Again, so cheeky.
8-9.
Inside the table, just as dangerous as she is outside the table when the ball's long. Just has every single area of the table
8-9.
locked down. You just feel like KUAI Man's going to have to absorb that first attack and play a parallel throughout this match.
9-all.
She tried to be aggressive there, KUAI Man, but I just feel like she didn't need to be that aggressive. So smooth.
10-9.
That pivot, that was a much more relaxed shot. She played more secure. Game point. for the deja vu. She tried to play it against the momentum of Xia, who played the backhand flick from the forehand side. KUAI just losing a little bit of posture on a couple of forehands. Opening the shoulders maybe a little bit too much there. Xia saves it. 10-all. And it's a game point. This is where the experience of the world champion comes in. Being able to play the occasion and feel what KUAI's fancying. Sometimes she makes it look like a lucky escape, but she can gauge the percentages under pressure. She knows when not to try to blast it. She knows when to keep it on. Oh!
11-all.
Yingsha is moving a bit more gingerly than what she was in the opening game. Doesn't feel like we've seen as many pivots from her. She's staying a bit more stubborn on that backhand side, trying to probe. Does she feel like this one could go the distance? Is she carrying a little bit of an injury? 11-all. KUAI saves game point. Playing down the line, Xia just
11-12.
protecting herself for time, coming in with a more open racket face. Really clever shot to kind of stall KUAI. And KUAI there reaching out in front of her. Didn't quite come into that ball enough. Xia breaking the rhythm. Oh, incredible.
12-all.
Playing the X's and the H's on the table. Love these shots from KUAI, especially when she plays it down the short side of the table. She's going to try and find a way to stretch Xia off that wide backhand. Closest game yet so far.
12-13.
An outright service point. It comes as a little bit of a surprise. Look at the contact, that was no spin. Or barely any spin anyway.
No flash, please.
Yingsha. If you get a clear look at the logo, that's how you know. Closest game we've seen this week in Chongqing was yesterday. Hugo Calderano against Tomislav Butsa. Game number 4, 1917. Nice. Yeah.
13-14.
She pushes into an area where she knows KUAI's option is to play that forehand loop. KUAI turned and burned. These sequences, these combinations. So simple, timelessly effective. What a serve.
14-all.
What a serve. So subtle. No, she didn't. She didn't just play that. The shot of the match so far from KUAI. That knee-scraping side swipe. Off the angle. And she secures the game.
16-14.
From. And normally the foot that you stamp. Okay.
1-all.
She's moving well. This isn't cause for concern. It's nothing uncommon to see players with a bit of strappage.
Now 2.
The player has used a timeout yet here. Just wondering whether Yingsha is going to have to use hers in a minute or two.
1-2.
Psychologically, this is huge. This is the moment that I think could make it or break it for KUAI. And I'm saying that quite early because it's a best of 7, but we know how Yingsha assumes control once it gets closer towards the end of the match. Only time KUAI has taken more than 2 games in a match against Yingsha was when Yingsha was injured at the finals last year. The last meeting finished 4-2 to Yingsha at the Asian Cup. And that wasn't long ago. Great forehand flick there from the world number 1.
Net. 3-2.
But she's finding it hard to play consecutive forehands against KUAI. KUAI's not giving it much time. She's anticipating while playing the lines. Threw in a chop block there.
2-4.
The world number 5. She's dropped 2 places in the world rankings, KUAI. Was beaten by Hina Hayata at the recent smash in Singapore. It's actually been a pretty turbulent season for KUAI so far. She was also beaten by a Japanese player at the Star Contender Doha.
No flash, please.
Hitomi Sato, the defensive dynamo, overcame her in the round of 16.
3-4.
The season opening champions Doha, she lost to Tong in the semis.
4-all.
This is the match that could make her a centurion in terms of WTT wins. And it could be the match
No flash, please.
that helps the floodgates open for KUAI in 2026.
4-all.
I think if she wins this one, she might win the entire event.
5-4.
Wouldn't put it past her. Just so confident. These pockets of play when Sha's within a point. And she shows flair, she shows some outside the box thinking. Looks to be improved. Speechless.
4-7.
Yingsha. It's the diagonal angle the KUAI has locked down. An uncharacteristic error from Yingsha. She makes a mistake with the forehand flick. It looked a little bit half-hearted, in all honesty. Definite frustration here creeping in. Not one to lob her racket, Sha, but sometimes you see a little bit of wild shot making. Whoa. KUAI with the skyscrapers.
8-5.
The short-statured Sha having to wait for the ball to drop before she contacts it. It was a more difficult to drop shot and smash than you think. It's all just a blur.
5-9.
We're going to have to see some better body language here from Yingsha. Forehand serve from the forehand side, something different.
6-9.
Something intelligent. She's going to try and save time here. She might try to play a few more backhands than what we're normally used to seeing her play. And that forehand serve from the middle of the table, or forehand side there, is a mark of that. Yeah. She's basically trying to make it harder for KUAI to nail the diagonal. Look at that, abbreviated short. Out the crossover section, then the mini backhand. Yeah, it's a good choice there from Yingsha to change up that serve.
9-7.
And now we see the KUAI timeout.
Timeout, KUAI.
2 serves to come. This is completely understandable. They're getting behind the world number 1. She's in trouble. You just can't tell when KUAI is going to play that bullet of a serve to backhand. We call it the bottle challenge serve. The side spin keeps it within the parameter of the table. It's just incredible how well she's played. She can't keep going beyond the 1 minute allowed to do so. And that's why the umpire is giving her the hurry up.
Level.
Okay, so I have officially been told KUAI is not injured. So, moving on from that now. Back to the match. Yingsha in a must-win situation here.
Love
18-time WTT Series event champion. You sometimes wonder, you've basically done it all, what the motivation could be.
Love 3.
One thing that you can safely say is that there is more to gain here for KUAI. We often talk about pressure. We always say, oh, there's more pressure on the favourite to prove why they're the favourite, to justify their clout. But KUAI here is going to have to stare this dragon in the face.
4-1.
She's entered the lair, locked and loaded, but now it's about closure, finishing her off. Yingsha has tucked in her shirt, which you normally never see. And she's going to roll up her sleeves and really dig her teeth into this task now. Great start. Excellent.
1-6.
The subtle deception. She's like a boxer, the way she jabs in and out. You go in for a punch, you're leaving certain areas exposed, so she's making it quick. Making it compact. Oh, but KUAI
6-2.
lightning with her stroke making. Unbelievable speed, that angle there. Good luck trying to put yourself in the player's shoes. Excellent change of placement from KUAI. I talked about how she's going to have to just absorb a couple of shy attacks and redirect out to that backhand. Playing it into the forehand first seems counterintuitive, but that is mostly the way for KUAI. No, she didn't. We are seeing matrix movement here. We are seeing so much style and panache. How did she return the seatbelt shot of Yingsha? This one. Oh, this is different. This is different level. This is better than anything we've seen so far.
5-6.
Yingsha trying to keep her strokes so compact, more compact than normal, because KUAI is just testing her recovery so well. Timeouts from the back-to-back world champion of this one. So we're going to have at least one Chinese woman guaranteed to be in the final tomorrow. But who will it be?
7-5.
Yingsha. She used her timeout. She wins the first point coming out of it. It was a meditative timeout from the world number one. It's not just the shots of KUAI. our
7-6.
top draw, but it's the connection between them, that transition. And it's harder, generally speaking, to go from a forehand into a backhand than it is the other way around. But she is so good at doing it.
6-8.
We haven't seen that near as many times as what we saw in the first game. The forehand fade of Xia. Yeah.
7-8.
This pendulum serve. It just drifts. It's so hot to handle. The long serve. She's got her so many times with it. It's nearly a 100% success rate at long serve in recent history. Corner to corner, line to line. Eight all. Half long serve.
9-8.
It just stopped, didn't it? It just stopped right before KUAI was wanting to make contact. And it's 2 game points to the utter ecstasy of this crowd. Into the crossover, KUAI had to take it on a little bit too late. But it was an arrow to the hip. Look at that, nothing between them. KUAI serving for survival in game 5.
9-10.
How do you stop it on a consistent basis? Maybe you can't. This bulletproof youngster. Half long. She went for it. You can't fault her for trying. Let's be honest. It's KUAI match to lose.
One love.
She needs a good start. The 5th seed. With 1 foot on the finish line. 3/4 the way there.
Love 2.
And she's got a good start. Just 2% between them in terms of serve success. Fanning backhand. Yingsha, unflappable. The bunny hop.
No flash, please.
She's having to shuffle the deck. Find something, Yingsha.
3-1.
Excellent receive. Half long. Yingsha trying to change it up now. Test the forehand recovery of KUAI. Went for the lawnmower.
4-1.
The scyther. Backhand push from the forehand side. I'm just looking at her for a second there. That was an uncharacteristic error from Xia, but she can't handle this forehand down the line. The serving's been excellent from KUAI, mixing it up between short, half long, middle, wide, quick down the line. And again. And again. She's been the better player. It's been outstanding from KUAI. It's uncontainable.
7-1.
It's untouchable. Xia can't handle it. She greased that ball, Xia. And KUAI just played it like it was nothing. Like she saw it coming yesterday. And it looks like KUAI is on the brink of something truly brilliant. It looks like she's about to defeat a fully fit Yingsha for the first time in her career. Backhand serve from Sun, but it's 9 match points for KUAI.
1-10.
Is she about to beat the back-to-back world champion? Yingsha doesn't look in the right mood for an exhibition. But I think she knows she's been outclassed today by this youngster.
Let 10-2.
KUAI has defeated the defending champion. She's beaten the world number 1, Yingsha. Is out. And it's KUAI, the protege, who has blown Yingsha out of the water there in game number 6. She was 1-0, 6-2 down. Came back with serious momentum to take the lead. Extended it to 3-1. Yingsha looking to come back. She did so in game 5, but KUAI picking apart the defending champion. Defeats her with sublime down-the-line play and more. She beats the world number 1, a player who's won 18 WTT series titles in just under an hour. And that might be the biggest victory of her career so far.